Hello, everybody. This is Ghost Hunter 385. I regret to say that there are issues with my Switch going on right now, so sadly, I cannot finish Kirby at this moment, but instead, we are going to start with StarCraft Heart of the Swarm now. So let's get into it. I'm going to let the cinematics that are coming up play out. So enjoy them, and I will pick up after they are done.
I am the swarm. Armies will be shattered. Worlds will burn. Now at last, on this world, vengeance shall be mine. For I am the queen of blades.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visiting.
Open the door.
Good morning, Commander.
Junior.
Gentlemen, the test protocol will begin in 2 minutes.
Make the most of this test. It's your last one. Now give us a minute.
Very well.
We're getting out of here tonight, darling.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah. I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never gave up on you, Sarah. Don't you give up on us.
Test phase 2 commencing.
Well, Blizzard does always come through with the cinematics, I suppose. But in any case, let's get on today's topic. And today's topic is the myth of toxic masculinity. But the point is that there are bad people on both sides of the sexes here, no matter what you do. Examples? Gee. Let's go with historical for a moment. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bloody Mary, or Mary of Aragorn as her proper title, daughter of Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragorn. Murdered, well, not murdered, but basically killed, ended, however you want to say this nicely, but ended a bunch of Protestant Christians because she was Catholic.
See if you can order the drone.
Then we also have the lady who bathed in the blood of young virginal girls because she believed it would keep her youthful and beautiful forever. Then, let's flip over to the man's side. Oh, geez, who do we pick? Dear Lord. How many historical samples of men doing bad things? Gee. How about we go with the army captain who decided to experiment with smallpox, and he gave those infested blankets to the natives of the river valley. Then from there, oh jeez, what's another really good one? What's another really nasty one that I can think of off the top of my head? Oh yeah, how about the Spanish Inquisition that went out of its way to purge all non-Catholic people? Ringing any bells here? Now let's go to more modern times. Just as an example for the ladies, the very first school shooter was a girl with a deer rifle hanging out her room window, and she just started shooting at the school. And then from there, I don't know, pick between two: Dennis Rader, also known as the BTK killer, and let's not forget Jeffrey Epstein here. There are plenty of bad actors throughout history. Even in modern times. There's no such thing as masculinity or even femininity being toxic. There's just people who do bad things. And there will always and forever be people who do bad things. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's there's some guy selling fentanyl to teenagers or homeless people who just want to get high. There's so many bad people that you can just list it. But does that mean one sex over the other is toxic? No. It does not. And for all of those people who sit there and say, well, I'm not a he, a she, I'm a they, them, zer, they, whatever, your psychosis is not my problem. It's yours and your therapist's problem, not mine. Thank you very much. Now, people will sit there and say, oh yeah, what about Andrew Tate? In the immortal words of Uncle Roger, hi-ya. Andrew Tate is many things, but a misogynist, him? If you actually listen enough to his words, he's actually more chivalrous when you think about it. He is not chivalrous, he demeaned women. If you actually listen to what Andrew Tate says, comparatively to what other people have said, Andrew Tate sits there and says, if a woman, now I'm going to paraphrase this, I'm going to try my best to keep the context. If a woman is with me and she decides that her safety is also part of my responsibility, if I say, hey, I don't want you going out and going to this club and then walking home in the middle of the night. And if she's like, oh, you're such a controlling, and he's just like, okay, well, we're done, bye. What? See, you're controlling. How is it controlling to sit there and say to somebody, listen, this can be potentially dangerous, this can be potentially bad. Don't do it, okay? I'm telling you right now, just don't do it. Save yourself the trouble. Risk aversion is not a bad thing. Some people might call you a coward for being risk adverse, but sometimes playing with fire, you get burned. But the point still stands the same, is he's more chivalrous than he is toxic. Besides the fact, Andrew Tate is not the problem. He's a symptom of the problem. Huh? What do you mean he's the symptom of the problem? He is the problem, Ghost Hunter. Look, I'm going to tell this to everybody once, and just once. The problem is not that Andrew Tate exists. It is not the problem that Andrew Tate has gone around and said what he says. The big problem with everything that's going on right now, if you want to get really technical, is the fact that men have been disparaged and they've been pushed out of their primary roles. What do you mean they've been pushed out of their primary roles? Men are not allowed to be fathers. In fact, more men lose their rights every single day to their own children through divorce. It's sad, but it's true. And if the mom doesn't want to abide by the court order, the father can try and take her to court, but the judge has no incentive to enforce the order. Just go to the Reddit forums and look. There's a few of them where men have gone and complained about the fact that, hey, she's violating my visitation rights. Takes her to court. What does the judge do? Not a darn thing. Sure, he may fine her, but there's no point in the fine if she's just as broke as he is. It's called, huh? Really? I want to meet the person who came up with the idea of toxic masculinity, because goddamn, they must have been smoking something really good. I mean, they must have been like, they must have smoked something better than sour diesel to come up with this stuff, folks. You can't pay someone to come up with this stuff without them coming up with something, without them doing something real good and fun. I tell you what. But the point is that it's a pipe dream. It's decisive. Well, not decisive, divisive. Let's get that straight. all this is another way to paint men as bad. I mean, how many people... I mean, when I was a kid, I remember that dang Sears commercial that I hated so much. Oh, it's hot today. It's hot today. Oh, we need to get a new AC. Oh, tomorrow's supposed to be even hotter. Sears. And it's like, come on. We might be men, but we're not dumb and stubborn. Plus, everyone's situation is always different. Huh? What do you mean everything's always different? Not everyone gets to grow up in a house. Some people grow up in apartments where there is no AC, where there's no central air conditioning. What they've got is what they've got is a unit built into a wall, a little AC unit that's built into a wall or is built into a window, and you just turn that on. And if it's not a really cheap one, you can actually cool down your teeny tiny little apartment, basically. The point is that situations will always be different. Situations will always will vary person to person. Go ask anyone who lives on welfare or those who live in subsidized government housing just how it all is. It's crazy just how things can go and do. I hate to be that person and say that, but it's the truth. It will always be the truth. And as for toxic masculinity, what's so toxic about a man who goes out of his way to take care of his family? He works. He gets up 9, works till 5. And if he's lucky, he's got a job from home that he can do. And he works till, I don't know, maybe 10, 11. Then goes to bed, wakes up, and repeats this for 5, 6 days out of the week just to provide for his family. How is this even toxic? Taking care of the people you care about. That is some twisted, crazy stuff. That the people who want to take care of their families are disparaged like this. Almost got the 10-minute award. Oh well. But the point is, any case, we're going to have to leave off here because of how this missions work. So, like, subscribe, bang the bell. I will see everybody in the next video.